taken the oil that was a fragrance worth a lot of money, amen, and she was pouring it on his feet and drying it with her hair, amen. And so the question came up, amen, why are you using that expensive oil, amen, because you could take that oil and sell it and pay off a debt. And Jesus said, don't bother her. She's doing a wonderful thing. The poor you will have among you always. Well, he wasn't telling her, amen, that don't do this for me and not help the poor. What he was saying was, amen, that it ought to not be, amen, that you just take something expensive and sell it just to help somebody, but that you would dig down deep in your everyday life and help those that are in need, because they're in the masses all over the place. And so here we are, amen, with the second thing. It says, amen, that in our daily walk of helping somebody in need, amen, you've got to know that God sees your secret giving. Listen, he sees it. Amen. There's nothing that he doesn't know. There's nothing that he doesn't give. Amen. And so you've got to make your giving as private as possible, because what you do in secret, I believe that God, according to his word, will reward you openly. Amen. And so if you're only doing it to draw attention to the gift, then you've got the wrong motive. Amen. And you've canceled out that ticket from the very beginning. And then you've got to be prepared to receive your reward later. Listen, amen, it may not come when you want it, but it's always on time. Amen. And what you do in secret, he'll reward you at the right time. And as Pastor said, it may not always come in money. Amen. It may come because it's good health, and in the form of good health. It may come in another way. It may come that he saw your children in a messed up car wreck where the car was mangled to pieces and nobody should have survived, and they walk out without a scratch. Amen. That's how God, amen, will reward you. But I'm telling you that if you sow good seed, you will receive a good harvest. Whether you sow it to the church, whether you sow it in the life of somebody that's in need, whether you give because it was asked for you to give, amen, God will reward you because he sees all. Not only does he see all, but he knows all. He knows your heart, amen. He knows the behind, what the issues are of the heart, and he knows the motive that you gave it. Now, when I tell you God knows your heart, that don't mean that you can't come